Thank you for tuning into another episode of Making Memories with Pampers. This month on the blog I've been sharing stories of how we prepared to bring our babies home from the hospital. While it's a very exciting time, it's also very overwhelming and one can easily forget about things, as you would have seen in my post of how I shared Kurt's forgetfulness during that time. So after I read the post, I thought, wow, it's a lot to digest, but as I read through it, there's actually some elements where I could have elaborated on more. So I thought for this month's video, I'll just get into that further detail and hopefully you won't forget anything when you bring your babies home from the hospital. Basically, 4 points I thought I'd elaborate on for the video. The first one being that hospital bag. As I said, with Alyssa, we were well prepared. Everything was in the bag that I needed at the hospital. But with Aiden, we were caught by surprise, and unfortunately, I didn't have everything I needed by my side. So of course, it's your own toiletries that's important, just as important as what's needed for baby. Some hospitals tend to give a hospital bag with basically everything you need for your baby in that first few days, so you don't need to worry about that. So do find out if your hospital will be giving you a baby bag. If they don't, then remember to pack in the essential items that you need for your baby for those first few days, like some nappies, some baby wipes, bum cream, soap, face cloth, etc, etc. So do make sure you know exactly what you're going to need when you're at the hospital. Have a baby changing station set up at home. So once you arrive from the hospital, you know exactly where you're going to change your baby's nappy. Believe me, you're going to spend a lot of time at that place. But make sure you have everything you need in that area, i.e. a changing mat surface, with your wipes, with your cotton wool, with your bum cream, your baby lotion, whatever you're going to need. Make sure it's all in one place. You don't want to run around and leave baby on the changing mat. You also need to know where exactly you're going to bath your baby. Are you going to have a separate baby bath that will fit into your bath, or you're going to bath baby in the bedroom? There also make sure you know where all your supplies are. Is it going to be at hand? Because you also can't leave baby alone in the bath at all. So do make sure you know exactly where this is going to take place in your home. My next tip would be to have all your feeding supplies ready for when baby gets home. Whether you're going to breastfeed or bottle feed, there are things you can do to prepare. For both breastfeeding and bottle feeding, I would recommend a feeding pillow that really helps with your back. Instead of holding baby upright, you can get that support from a pillow, whether you're bottle feeding or breastfeeding. If you're going to be bottle feeding, make sure you have enough bottles with appropriate teeth. You're spending a lot of time feeding your baby, so make it comfortable for both you and baby. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode. I hope you find the tips useful, and all the best for the journey that lies ahead.